You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up? Hold on a sec. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Roll call. Who in the chat? What's up, Melissa Kane? Hey, boo. I appreciate all the love and support you get to the hood table, honey. Thank you for your love offerings. Thank you so much. You said you read this one years ago and loved it. I did too. It's been so long. Hold up one sec. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here we go. Coldest winter ever. This is part one. This is part one. A lot of people know all about this story. They know all about this book, this fictional book by Sister Souljah. When this book came out, she was titled the number one author of the hip hop generation, and that was given by Sean Puff Daddy Combs. He's the one who penned her as the author of the hip hop generation. Ever since this book, before this book, she has came out with other projects, but this particular book right here about Winter Santiago and her family and her friends, this book, man, this book has sold millions and millions of copies. And what I'm going to do in honor of part two coming out next month, which I pre-ordered, so I'll be one of the first people to get my book on part two. What I'm going to do, this original book, part one, which all tattered and torn, it's all tattered and torn. You see, it's tattered and torn. Hey DJ Clayton Bixie, what's up? Love you too, sweetie. Love you too. Thank you. I love everybody. I love each and every one of you. I truly do. I truly do. But I am going to, over the next couple of weeks, we are going to review and recap the original The Coldest Winter Ever book. In honor of part two coming out next month, if y'all have not already pre-ordered y'all books for The Coldest Winter Ever part two, and y'all are fans of Sister Souljah or fans of The Coldest Winter Ever and Winter, if y'all miss Winter and have been wondering what she has been up to for the last 20 something years, y'all need to go and pre-order your Coldest Winter Ever book. Like, really? And you can get it on audio. You can get it on what's that oh doggone. You know where you can read it, Kindle. You can get the Kindle version, you can get the audio version, you can get the actual hard copy book. They're all for sale right now. You can pre-order them on Amazon. I'm sure you can probably go to Sister Souljah's website and order them, but I always order off of Amazon. So that's who I went through. And again, I pre-ordered my book probably about 3 months ago, I think 2 or 3 months ago, when I first found out that Sister Souljah was finally, after 20 years after writing this book. This book is epic, y'all. If y'all have never read Sister Souljah's The Coldest Winter Ever, I need y'all to get on it. Either order it, rent it, like from a library, order it, audio, Kindle, hardcover, or whatever. But yeah, part one was off the chain. Part one was off the chain. And then there was another one that came out after part one. That was the one, uh which one was it? That was the one with her sister. It was like the story being told by her sister. Hold on, let me look up the name of that book real quick. But I can't remember the name of the title right offhand. Um okay, okay. Okay. A Deeper Love Inside was the actual sequel to The Coldest Winter Ever. And A Deeper Love Inside was the Porsche Santiago story. So it was Winter's sister Porsche. It was her story being told by, because the original story was told by, of course, Winter. And then the sequel, which was called A Deeper Love Inside. If you want, go ahead and check that one out too. I read it years and years ago. But if you want, check out that one too, because that is actually the sequel. But as far as The Coldest Winter Ever, the book that's coming out next month is going to be called actually the real kind of actually part two to The Coldest Winter Ever. So it's kind of like, I guess it'll be considered a trilogy, I guess, kind of, sort of, in a way. But anyway, anywho, back to part one. What I'm going to do is, starting tonight, what time is it, child? 9:42? I might have to miss some TV reviews for this, child. I might have to miss some TV reviews for this, because this is it's a lot of chapters in here. I think it's like 20 chapters. Let me see. Um, hmm. Okay, where is the last chapter? Okay, yep, it's 20 chapters. So I haven't read the book in a long time. I'm trying to see how many. Okay, chapter 1 to chapter. Okay, chapter 1 through. I think what I'll do is break it down in like 4 chapters. I think that's what I'll do. Let's see, 4. Yep, so that'd be like 5 different days. Um, I don't know. I might, because the chapters aren't that long. Yeah, the chapters aren't that long, so who knows? I might be able to break this book down to you guys in maybe 3 or 4 different shows. But what we basically going to do is I'm going to read a couple of chapters, or reread, I should say, a couple of chapters, and then we're going to review and go over those chapters. And the main reason why I'm doing it, not only do I love the book, and I also want everything that happened in part 1 fresh in my little old head, but I want to make sure everything is fresh in your head as well, for those who, love that book, enjoyed that book. A lot of people haven't read that book in a very long time, because it did come out 20 years ago. Let's see, where's the date on here? Uh, I'm sure it was like 20 years ago. It was like right after. Hold on, y'all. Okay, what's this? 2021. So this book came out in, was it 99? No, that ain't right. Did it come out in 99? Yeah, it did, huh? Yeah, it came out in 99. Yeah, that's right. Why was the book lie? It does seem like a long time ago. I'm like, but yeah, it came out in '99. So the original version of the book came out in 1999. Came out in 1999. Now, what I went ahead and did, I went to the library, the public library, and I rented the book out. Now, it did take me a while because I have no idea where my original version is. I have moved many times since 1999, since this book came out. So, and there's a lot of books that I had. I was a collector. I used to order from the book that book place where you can order like, I don't know, 10 books for like $1 or $7 or I used to do stuff like that. I used to belong to book clubs and we used to read all kind of books, and I even thought about starting my own book club, but then I got too involved in other things, so I never really started my own book club. But yeah, I used to have a lot of books. I owned a lot of books. Um, I couldn't even tell you what I child. I don't know. I don't know. It was one time when I had moved and like all my newest DVDs came up missing, and I don't know. I don't know if they were lost, left at a house. I don't know. Don't give me the line. Don't give me the line. But yes, so that's what we're gonna do when I get off the phone tonight. I mean the phone. When I get off of YouTube tonight, I'm gonna take in some chapters, probably 4 to 5 chapters, um, just so we can review. Because again, the new book after 20 some years, the new book comes out next month, and if you're already paid or pre-ordered the book, you'll be one of the first people to do it. If you haven't pre-ordered the book, go ahead and jump on it if you want part 2 of The Coldest Winter Ever. um I think it was, I bought the Kindle version. I think the Kindle version was $15. Yeah, I think I got the Kindle version, but again, they got the hard copy and uh the audio. I'm thinking of getting the audio too. But anywho, you guys, I that's all I wanted to jump on here for, and let you guys know. I didn't want to do no long live tonight. We went live this morning for like an hour. We had our little coffee and such this morning, and we discussed the little trending news this morning. Thanks for tuning in. All the people who be tuning in to my morning shows, I appreciate y'all for coffee and chit chat. I appreciate you guys. And then I just uploaded my review of Sisters season 2, episode 14. So I just did that. So after this, I'm going to wind down again. I'm going to read this book, you guys. I'm going to read it. I'm going to reread it. I haven't read it in so long. I'm so excited to jump in it because this book is epic. Like, as far as fictional books by Black authors, um, urban books. I sometimes I like to call them hood books because I'm into a lot of the hood books or urban books as they're sometimes referred to. Because I like reading stuff about, the streets and um different things that people go through growing up, even if it is fictional, because a lot of them things are relatable when it comes to real life. Like growing up poor, growing up without your parents. I mean, I grew up with my parents, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of things that happen in some of these urban books, growing up with being mistreated, abused, being broke and hungry, out there hustling, slinging, in the gangs, all that kind of stuff. I like those urban hood books because a lot of times they tell real life stories. A lot of people don't like them though. They prefer, you know, reading other type of material. But I'm kind of like with music. I like my jazz, my R&B, my hip hop, my rap, my gospel. Different things like that. With books, I can read all type of things: love stories, hood stories, urban stories, real, unreal, documentaries, or in a book. They're not really called documentaries. That's kind of like on film, but like biographies and things like that as far as books go. But yeah, so I'm gonna dip up out of here. We've been live about 15 minutes. I was trying not to go live too long because this is just an informal show right now tonight, just to inform you guys once again, for those who came in late. If you have ever read The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah, the story of Winter Santiago and her family, part 2 is coming out after 20 some years. Part 2 is coming out next month. I pre-ordered my book, so again, I'll be one of the first ones to receive it. If you are a fan of Winter Santiago, a fan of Sister Souljah, a fan of The Coldest Winter Ever, um reread the book. I haven't read it in a very long time. A very long time. I can't even tell you how long it's been. At least 10 years, at least 10, 15 years probably since I read The Coldest Winter Ever. Um, but I just want it fresh in my head so I'm not going into part 2 like, oh my god, who's that person? Where's that person again? What was that person? Because there's a lot of different things going on in part 1 in Winter's life. So I'm going to be reviewing the book. I'm going to read like 4 or 5 chapters tonight. Tomorrow, tune in. I will set the live. I will set the notification up when I decide what time I'm going to go live. It'll probably be around like 9 o'clock, something like that. And we'll review like the first few chapters, 4 to 5 chapters, and we'll just discuss, and then the next day or maybe the day after, I'm gonna try to finish them all really quickly. Really quickly. Being that the book is coming out next month and it's this, what's today, the 9th? Today's the 8th. Yeah, today's the 8th. Oh, I should know that because my youngest son's birthday is in 2 days and he can't help but make sure he keeps reminding me that his birthday is in 2 days. But yeah, so a few days from now, yeah, matter of fact, I probably won't be live Wednesday. I probably will. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do like the first 4 or 5 chapters review of The Coldest Winter Ever in preparations of part 2 that's coming out next month. And Wednesday is my son's birthday, my youngest son. So I'm not even gonna go live Wednesday unless it's to jump on and just to have you guys wish him a happy birthday because he likes to jump on my live and sit next to me every now and then. But other than that, I'm gonna take him shopping, pick him something to eat. We still, basically staying at home a lot. So I'll just purchase something from like one of his favorite spots, favorite restaurants. I'll order out, pick it up, bring it home. We might sit around, chop it up with my other son, and kick back for his birthday Wednesday because there's really not much you can do days if you really are trying to keep social distancing, which is we've been doing for a very long time. So yeah. So hopefully he'll enjoy his birthday. I'm sure he will, even though, this year is different. From a year ago. This year is very much different from the birthday he had, a year ago. So on that note, everybody, get the book. Read it if you already read it. Reread it if you already read it because we will be reviewing this entire book a couple of chapters at a time till we get to the end. Honor of part 2 of The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Souljah out next month. And I can't wait till I get that new book because we're going to do the same thing with part 2. I'm going to read like, 3, 4, 5 chapters at a time. And I'm going to come on here and we're going to discuss it until we finish with that book. So that's how that's going to go down. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, share the video. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. If you haven't already, share the video, subscribe to The Hood Table, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, IG, Twitter, thehoodtable.com as well. And stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant. Pick up this book and reread it if you have already read it because it's been 20 years since it came out. Get the book. If you don't have the book at home stashed away in your favorite books or on your bookshelf or whatever, get it from the library, order it from somewhere Reread it because part two is coming out. Do you know? Y'all have no idea. I might give y'all a sense of how excited I am about this, but y'all really have no idea. It's like, okay, if they ever decide to do, remember they were supposed to do another Friday, right? And it was going to be called The Last Friday. If they ever did The Last Friday, I would be ecstatic. You know, it's just certain books or certain TV shows or movies that you'll be like, oh, I just want one more season. Oh, I just want a sequel, a trilogy, a part two, a part three. This is one of those books that I always wonder, Sister Souljah, why you ain't made no part two to the coldest winter ever? And after so many years, it's like, it ain't gonna happen. It's one and done. One and done. So again, I'm excited. I'm truly excited. I know for sure there's others who feel the same way I do because people have told me and have approached me with it every time I mention it or I post a video about it or whatever. They be like, "Oh my god, I cannot wait till part two comes out." So again, stay safe, be blessed, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table. Thanks everybody for your support. The people who be cash apping us, super chatting, commenting on our videos, watching our videos, sharing our videos. I appreciate every single one of you people, supporters, friends, family, subscribers. I know a lot of YouTubers call like their chat certain names. Y'all know y'all the hoodies, right? If you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory. I had to throw that little Kirk Franklin in there. That's one of my favorite gospel artists, by the way. But yeah, the hoodies. That's y'all chat name, just in case y'all had no idea that the Hood Table and the hoodies. So anyway, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant. Always keep it hood. Bye.